Gelkmaros and Inggison are the maps added when the max level is 55. Today I'm starting a series of videos about exploiting their verticality for your profit, mostly for PvP. Both maps are split in 3 tiers, with tier 1 being the one where the capital city is, and tier 3 where the fortresses are. All I will be talking about is done by foot. Airstreams or TPs are ignored. These zones also define where you can expect to meet somebody from the enemy faction. With its 3 exits from Silentera Canyon, T3 is a place where a lot of PvP happens. Zergs naturally form, and if you solo or duo, you might prefer quieter places like T2. There is some PvP in T2, but it's mostly in and out style. No big zerg here, lots of guards and patrol, preventing Elyos to run around too much. And finally T1. Depending on the company, Gameforge and NCSoft Korea or NCSoft America, it can be a bannable offense to go to Gelk T1 as an Elyos. PvP should not happen here, even if there are outliers. So, how to go from one zone to another? Asmodians have 2 gates to go from T1 to T2 that Elyos can't cross, because the gate is closed and you have to click it and be Asmo to be allowed to use it. From T2 to T3 there are 3 gates. Both factions can cross through these gates, but Elyos will have to deal with a lot of guards. And there are 2 one-ways north of the map to go from T1 to T2 and from T2 to T3. The south of the map cannot be used by Elyos to change zone, so I'll cut it out. To my knowledge, there are only 2 ways of going from T3 to T2 as an Elyos. Both involve a geyser. In 2011 retail Aion, these geysers were only available for a short time every day, but on classic ANA they were available all the time. We'll see how it is with Gameforge. The first one is located in a swamp. On retail, you had to kill a turtle for the water to come out and push you up. Nowadays, you can ignore it. When you're high up in the air, you'll notice a landing platform just at the entrance of a tunnel. This is your first way. The second way is very far into the canyon and works the same, except it's an airflow and you'll have to open your wings to be pushed up. Look back to the circular area of the Marias. There is a platform with 2 lions waiting for you to land. So, what do you do once you're in T2? The center is quite empty, but the north area has a big Asmo village, so you can expect a lot of activity there. And the south of the map is where Uda's entrance is, so you can expect people there too. While empty, the center of T2 also has the most interesting place of all Gelk when it comes to kisking. It has the great advantage of allowing you to reach T1, T2 and T3 in 30 seconds. To get there, if you use the swamp geyser, you'll have to cross a bridge guarded by 2 sentinels. If you use your skills correctly, every class should be able to make it. I did it with my ranger multiple times, so I'm sure you can manage it. Once in the mushroom area, go directly on your left, walk between the 2 trees and turn right. Jump and fly on the rock, then walk to the stump and use it to jump on the mushroom. Stick to the trunk and fly to the other side. Sometimes you'll be just too low to reach the other side. Don't give up and try again. Once there, follow the wall to your left. Jump above the slippery slope and hug the wall. Do a 180 and fly. The goal is to land below the mushrooms that grows on the cliff. There are two ways of doing this. Either you fly and hug the wall, or you just go straight for it and use the wall to get some bounties at the end. Land on the grass and just follow it up the mountain. Next obstacle is a slope. In Aion, surfaces are made of triangles. If the triangle is too steep, you'll slip as soon as your character moves. But there is a sweet spot in their steepness where you can stand still on them without slipping. So here, all you have to do is to jump from triangle to triangle and only press forward when you're in the air. And finally, you just have to jump on the next platform to set your kisk up. This is it for this video. You are now in the main hub of Gelkmaros, and I'll explore in details in the next video what you can do from here. Happy PvP, and please subscribe.